Hello, and this is my assignment 1 video for the graphics and rendering class. For problem 1, to create the star shape, as you can see here, I merely edited the one triangle file and added my extra set of vertices, adjusted the indices buffer, as well as the size of the buffers, and the number of triangles read, and that very simply created my triangle or my star. And for problem 2, to create my variable circle, this is the circle with, I guess I did 8 vertices for this one. Where's my, I can adjust it to be any number I want. Let's do 30, let's do 31 for an odd number. With 31, we see a more detailed circle, and in my CPP, in my rasterizer, I've also experimented with making this solid. And so we see here that 31 gone on the screen, and that is simply done basically using unit circle coordinates. Where did I put it? Not coordinates, but generating. Why can I not find it? Here it is. Generating the angle between all of the between all of the vertices in that circle, and just iterating through that and filling up my vertices buffer, and then following a simple formula for my indices buffer, and then again adjusting the number of triangles that I need to draw here. For the further work, for the one triangle demo, where to create the yellow trapezoid and then the smaller yellow triangle, I deduced that after loading the vertices and indices, as well as shading each vertex, the triangles outside of the NDC are clipped, and new triangles are created to fit in the NDC. By giving the top vertex a z value of 2, and the top half of the triangle exists outside the NDC and is not rendered. Similarly, placing the lower right vertex outside of the NDC clips a large amount of the triangle. If we had a lighting effect, we might see the triangle lean into the distance and disappear at the far clip plane, but that's just speculation on my part. I don't have experience with shaders at this level. For the viewports, it made sense to me that I might want to render just a small part of the screen if I were trying to, say, overlay a mini-map or some other small rendered item, so I don't have to render an entire screen of, say, transparent pixels. And the DXGI formats, they are ways of encoding information that can be read by the GPU. The uint, which is, I had them, DXGI underscore, boom. The easiest one to talk about is the R16 uint, or the uint part, meaning that it's an unsigned integer, the essence, of course, being a signed integer used for storing or used for recognizing signed integers, and then unorm is a format that instead of scaling from 1 to power of 2, however many bits you have, it scales from 0 to 0 to 1. So all of the it's a normalized unit, and all of the bits encoded there are fractions in the middle. That's the best of my understanding for that. And as far as the different channels go, it seems to me that they are for storing different types of information, and that is the best that I have for that. So thank you so much, and I will see you in class.